Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome to Jazz Time with Sam and Max. Hit the road. So I guess we should probably hit the road. Cycling through icons is now becoming a chore. What the hell is up with this mouse? Don't do that. Seriously, am I gonna have to resort to keyboard shortcuts? I certainly will. Shortcuts. Man named Kurt, shot, film at 11. Anyway, sorry for this video being a bit late out, by the way, because normally I try to have these out by Tuesdays, but really that crazy, actually. I was hoping for a bit more. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Good slice of Americana, and I'm gonna cut all of that out. Anyway, let's get on with the game. Let's actually go and accomplish something, for instance, at the Mystery Vortex, which is one of the absolute highlights of this game. It is profoundly
this place
weird.
Is making my head ping.
That's probably just the metal plate in your head.
Already, things are getting weird. Again, the right mouse button is just cycling through all the cursors it wants to. That's me literally hitting it once and just, well, of course now it doesn't want to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep keyboard shortcuts. That's how we do. Why is the sun not an object I can interact with? I thought it was. How about this? Oh, the floating outhouse. There we go.
Good lord! It's a possessed outhouse!
This kind of thing wouldn't happen if they had indoor plumbing.
Probably not. I mean, this is just world-class Sam and Max surrealism. Just, you go to a place, it has floating furniture, it has water that shoots upward, and the shitter is floating 3 feet above the ground. That's, yeah.
Who knows what makes these inanimate objects dance their infernal jitterbug?
I do! I think they're controlled by a series of really big magnets under the Earth's crust.
You're an ignorant dolt, Max.
Interestingly, I think I may have stumbled on a trigger. You'll see later in this episode, indeed. For some reason, this fountain... Okay, so this fountain is not a clickable object, but I do want to highlight it because LucasArts really loved their color cycling. If you don't know what... If you don't know what color cycling is... Oh, my mouth is all over the place today. It is a feature of 256 color VGA where you can make a certain array of colors smoothly, slide over each other, glide into each other. It's quite difficult to explain. You've seen it in the time warp in Space Quest 4, that tunnel thing. Those are just like colors fading in and out of each other. And in VGA, you can set certain colors to be stationary, which is why the rest of the screen isn't doing that. And here they've just marked these blue tones as color cycling colors, and because they're arranged from bright to dark blue, they appear to be, running water. So that's color cycling, explained very badly. Mystery Vortex.
Mystery Vortex.
Thank you for clarifying that. Off we scoot into the vortex itself. Oh, right! The magic 8-ball. I used to spend hours on this. Shut up. That thing annoys me. You'll see what it is in a minute. Let's have a chat with the 8-ball first.
Hey, 8-ball. Will Max and me be together forever?
That's touching, Sam, but ask it something important like, when's our next meal?
Let's not at all question the fact that we are shrinking and contracting and expanding and other words that mean similar things. So as the magic... See, okay, so the magic 8-ball is just delivers randomized messages, but hey... what was that when this came out? I was 13 when this came out. So, I spent hours doing this, because I'm an idiot.
Will I ever recapture the carefree innocence of my youth?
Yes, definitely.
Also, why the 8-ball has a surfer accent is beyond me, but I'm gonna ask it one more question.
Are you lying?
No.
Nah, one more.
Will we ever finish this Verschlungener quest?
Yes, definitely.
And just to prove that it is in fact random.
Will we ever finish this Verschlungener quest?
Yes.
See, notice he didn't say definitely. So that's it. Also, the staircase is messing with my mind. And let's go say hi to whatever it is that's making that infernal quacking noise.
It's the seamy underbelly of water.
It's not that. It's actually this little fucker over here. God, this takes forever. Navigating this screen takes for fucking ever. This thing is making that noise, and it just used to drive me spare. Absolutely spare. Okay, let's, first things first. We'll be spending a lot more time on this screen, but first we shall very, very slowly indeed traverse the screen and into the back room. Take your time.
Yipes.
Gravity's taken a holiday and lost its luggage.
That's not what I'm about to lose. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Yes, yes.
Down.
Whatever.
Throw down. Before that sentence came to mean something else. Yes, he took for fucking ever to get there. By the way, first things first.
It's another tuft of Sasquatch hair and mange.
My rabbity senses tell me that this is not Bruno's hair and mange. Or maybe I'm in love.
Both. We shall have it. It is now mine. I for inventory. Okay, I'll do it the hard way. I'll just put it. I don't trust my right mouse button anymore.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Looks like all the blood went to her head years ago.
She should be legally dead or have done like a scanner's head thing. But she didn't.
Stove gib to oba wonk oi odd taw.
I'm upside down, cutie, not dyslexic.
Oh.
That was backwards speak in case. Yeah, I'll just reverse that clip, show you.
Oh, Bigfoot.
Made perfect sense, eh? Anyway.
Do you sell any snow globes like this one?
We used to, but not anymore.
Why not?
Because they were having an inexplicably bad effect on the vortex. With every new snow globe we built, the vortex got weaker and weaker.
The same thing happens when I watch sitcoms.
So we decided to discontinue the snow globes for financial reasons.
I guess this means you don't have any snow globe stoppers.
You got it.
Didn't know we needed one, but thanks. Also, I was recently in Seattle. This is not a Seattle accent, as far as I know, anyway. But let's ask her about Big Feet, because apparently she had one called Bert.
I'm looking for a Bigfoot.
You too? I used to have a Bigfoot nap like an ice over there. Yesterday, I stepped out to have my spine recompressed, and when I got back, he was gone.
Spine recompression. Cool.
Another quotable line?
Do you know who Conroy Bumpus is?
Yes, and he was here looking for a Bigfoot. Then he got sick and had to leave.
This place seems to have that effect on people.
Yeah, it does. Let's mess with her.
Are you feeling as mentally unstable as I am?
More so.
It'll wear off in a few hours.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Back, front, it's all the same to me.
Yeah. So let me just demonstrate what puzzle we are meant to solve here, because again, this is one of those things I got really stuck on this as a kid.
Can we
go in
try
here.
the vortex?
Step right in.
So the Mystery Vortex is basically just, well, a bunch of screen shaking and I believe more color cycling. Actually, no, that's just an animation. And then oh yeah, there's the color cycling. And then you're supposed to grab the snow globe and fill up the Mystery Vortex with the snow globe. And boop, there it goes. But...
wow, the snow globe actually sucked in the pseudo-mystical energies of the Mystery Vortex.
I was hoping something like that would happen.
I have no idea why, but when I examine it...
hey, it's empty.
All the vortex energy went back out of it because we don't have a snow globe stopper. That's why he asked her, because the game is 10 steps ahead of us at this point. So let's just skedaddle. And now let's mess with this place. So many questions indeed. Okay, as you can see, we keep changing size, which is unfortunate. And by the way, the reason we're doing all this is because Shavul, the other mole man, is behind one of these doors. It's random, again, but we can sort of fudge things by stepping through the mirror and adjusting what we find on the other side to one of the colors. Here, I'll show you. Oh, but first let's reference the abyss. For no good goddamn reason.
That's a mirror.
Yeah, it is. Now let's hop to it. Hop to it. Which, wrong fucking shortcut. Here we go. Max just gleefully follows.
I told you this place was controlled by giant magnets buried under the Earth's crust.
Lucky guess.
I'll bet if I hadn't looked at those floating chairs out front, he would not have said that. By the way, this is one of my favorite pieces of music in the game. It's actually a little more impressive in the ad-lib or Sound Blaster version, but anyway. Also, this screen fucking messes with you. Sorry, I just banged my desk, I didn't mean to. This screen fucking messes with you because, you see, 2 magnets, and we can yank on them, and, you know, it turns that color. It turns that color. Yay! That's how we get colors. That's how colors are made. Now it's blue. And then you go, wait, what? But how am I supposed to get whites? How am I supposed to get... Because this is red, this is blue, and, there's actually a 3rd magnet over here, but the screen doesn't immediately scroll when you like move over here. So for the longest time I was just walking around the screen going, why are there only 2 magnets? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to change one of the magnets color, whatever? No, you just have to walk right and the screen scrolls, you fucking assholes. So here we go. Now it's yellow. Red and yellow were the colors of the doors immediately outside, right? So actually, it's kind of green now. Okay, well, let's go for the green door then. I'm a whale biologist. I'm not a color coordinator. Anyway, so since we've turned it green, now we can enter the door, and that sound effect just tells us this is the incorrect door. However...
Sure is crinkly in here.
Crinkly, but boring.
You just get some sort of funny little message or something. Okay, we'll go and change the colors again. Let's try some yellow. Now you'll see the LucasArts artist actually had a bit of trouble getting that scene to not look absolutely fucking garish when they...
I've never fit through it.
Oh, so that's not yellow, is it? It's orange. Well, I didn't see a yellow door anywhere, so... Well, it's back to the drawing board. Well, that's definitely red, isn't it? Yeah, let's do red. Red, red, be red, banana, fana, for red. Sorry, that's coming up later. Oh, no sound effect. I think we might be good. Yeah, here we go.
Who are you?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We bust punks.
And we're overachievers.
That's cool, man. I'm Shavul. What do you want with me?
Hey, Sam, look. Wow, this bottled water is a real letdown.
Okay, we were just gonna throw that in for no good goddamn reason either. Also, this guy reminds me kind of like a Woodstock hippie, or like, I don't know, like if Frank Zappa took up teaching middle school kids.
We want to pick your brain.
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
Let me pick it, Sam.
Yeah, let's climb through his ears and do it.
Doug says hi.
That karmic waste of space? I bet he still spends his days zoned out in front of the TV watching crummy reruns.
Yeah, but now he's got cable.
1, 2, 3.
What are we fighting for?
Just checking.
Yeah.
What do you know about Bruno?
He's a hippie. Come on, let's...
Bruno the Bigfoot?
Tell me a
Why
story.
do people keep asking that question?
Bruno and I go way back. I've always felt a special kinship with Bigfoots.
I feel the same way about pointy sticks.
Shh. I haven't thought about Bruno.
What is
for
this mustache
years.
doing?
Allow me a moment to karmically link myself to him.
Get ready for some
must.
beaded curtain bullshit.
Hold on. I'm getting something. I see Frog Rock.
Oh, that puzzle.
Between the enchanted Argyle Forest and the inexplicable Valley of Lights. Wait, man. Bruno's in trouble. It's like several voices screaming out in terror and then suddenly silenced.
Haven't heard that line before.
Sorry, guys, but I can't get a clear psychic image of Bruno. The sad truth is that I haven't been able to concentrate very well since I lost my mood ring in the biggest ball of twine in the world.
You know, that place we've been to.
Find it for me. Maybe I can help you.
I fucking well can. Also, that whole mess about Bruno's on Frog Rug between this bullshit and that bullshit. Don't worry, we'll get to that. That's another head scratcher.
Ah, come on. Tell us about Bigfoot.
By telling you that Frog Rock is between the enchanted Argyle
Also, that's random every time you play, so that poor voice actor had to basically just spout off a bunch of shite, like every combination.
Tell under that mustache.
Well, technically any combination of places that are adjacent to each other. He had to spout those lines. They're in the voice file somewhere. Alright, fuck it, let's scoot.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home.
No, I think I'll just be fucking off, thank you very much. So we're gonna leave the magnets where they are. Let's escape this particular place. I can't talk today for the life of me. Max, where are you going, buddy? Down here? Anyway, dude said he lost his mood ring in the biggest ball of twine in the world, so maybe we can get it back for him.
Words like big and large only begin to describe this thing.
I think stupid and inane would be useful additions.
Not to mention grotesque.
That's a good one. Yes, you're all perfectly correct. So let's do something highly improbable. Let's get... Oh, wait. We need to open this jar first. Hang on. God, this game needs a travel icon. Alright, so somehow you're supposed to be able to guess that this... Well, actually, if you talk to this person, he says that I can open any jar in the world, so...
Yeah. Sure, ain't a jar made.
Yeet this fucking disembodied hand at him, and... There we go. And before Max's bladder explodes... Huh? Not gonna do that? No, because we kind of... Well, we actually did that. We solved that puzzle, so now he no longer has to pee for the entirety of his life. So now we have a severed hand that's still twitching. Don't worry, this is going someplace. Very, very, very slowly. Alright, here we are. Okay, so now we attach the... fish magnet.
I can't use these things together.
Now we attach the grappling bit. There we go. And then we put the fish magnet in its hand. And now we have this thing.
A broken golf ball retriever with a magnet attached to it.
Did that go by too fast? Right. I hope it did, because that puzzle makes no goddamn sense. At least only in hindsight. And then you sort of yeet this thing into the ball of twine and... I mean, that's pretty and all, but also very disgusting.
That was wholesome.
Yes.
Not to mention physically improbable.
And a host of other things.
I must be happy.
Oh, because I just looked at the mood ring. There's a keyboard shortcut for examine current inventory item.
I must be happy.
I very much doubt he is. Someone in the comments said I should talk to this guy about the piece of twine we liberated.
Don't you ever get tired of sitting there?
Nope. Painful splinters keep things interesting.
Yum. Where do they go?
What can I do for you?
Well, how about this thing we liberated you of?
What would you do if someone cut off, say, 94 yards of the ball?
We'd shoot 'em, skin 'em, and sell 'em as jerky treats.
Good! Just leaving.
That'll be all for now.
Bye. Hey, fucko, we're back.
You're back.
Yeah.
And we're bigger than a bread box.
3 bread boxes even.
Most quotable line in the entire game, by the way. I still say this sometimes. Whenever someone says, I'm back, and I usually go, and I'm bigger than a bread box. 3 bread boxes even. Check this shit out.
Is this your ring?
No, hang on.
Man.
Yeah, there we go. Just gotta finish my animation loop first.
Yet?
No.
But I don't see how finding it's going to get me any closer to finding Bruno.
Finding Frog Rock's only the beginning,
Oh,
man.
good.
Once you're at Frog Rock, you'll need some samples.
Samples?
Yeah, man. Bigfoot samples. You know, fur and stuff.
This pubic fur count.
Smear them all over Frog Rock.
How do you smear
Put the fur on
fur?
the rock. Got it. Let's go, Max.
Wait. You'll also need some Mystic Mole Man powder.
You must be joking.
No joke, man.
It kind of does sound like a joke.
Here you go.
Good thing he had that lying around.
Mystic Mole Man powder
I'll bet it's
fur
meth.
when you've smeared it all over Frog Rock.
What'll happen then?
Again, the word smear in connection with fur. Just
wonderful.
all right,
Thanks.
steady on
Let's
there,
go,
Frank
Max.
Zappa. Smear and fur just does not go well together, but who am I to judge? Now you may ask yourself why we're back at the ball of twine, Max up here. Why we're back at the ball of twine? Well, it does indeed have its uses. Actually, the restaurant here up top has...
Take a leg, Max.
Come on. See, he can increase the walking speed. They increased Max's walking speed because he's like far away. So they go, shake a leg, Max. And they just increase the sprite's walking speed and he scurries up there. Why can't we? There is no speed control slider in this entire game. You can't control the magnificently slow walking speed of the characters. Anyway, get in the fucking restaurant, dude. Check this shit out. We've got a pair of binoculars here and some wires.
These exposed wires look like they're part of the restaurant control mechanism.
They look like overcooked pasta to me, Sam.
Yeah, you're being weird. Can we pick them up? Yeah. This is gonna be good. And shove them up Max's... No, let's just shove them in the binoculars.
Now I can control the speed and direction of the diner via these mounted binoculars.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Maybe not.
Incidentally, when you installed this game in DOS and you were testing your sound card, like, hey, is my Sound Blaster working or such, there'd be like a test sound button, and it would play that sound speech sample from Max. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. So I've heard that line a lot. Because I had a wonky Sound Blaster clone in my day. Okay, so we're not quite done with this thing yet. We also need to attach the lens that we found at the carnival that was Pixel Hunt hiding from us.
I've lodged the magnifying lens in front of the mounted binoculars.
And now we can use the... Steady on, steady on. Oh, I need to... God damn it. Stop it. Stop. Oh, because I have to use my right mouse button. Yeah, this is going to work fantastically. Okay, so the dingbat on the treadmill said that it was between the Enchanted Argyle Forest and the Inexplicable Valley of Lights. So
It's a rock.
That's a rock. It's not necessarily the rock, though. So you scroll and you find the next.
Mount Badrich.
It's just a tire fire, really. That's not what we're looking for. And
it's a rock.
Another rock. So basically, there's a monument, then there's a rock. Monument, rock. Monument, rock. And then you have to find the Enchanted Argyle Forest and the Inexplicable Valley of Lights, and then the rock in between of those is actually Frog Rock. So...
the largest stump in the world.
Not going there either. Apparently there's a lot more, like, tourist trappy things that we were supposed to go to, but... or that we could go to, but we won't. I'm not going to stop at all of them because they're just... too damn weird. I want to find the Enchanted Argyle Forest.
That's the Enchanted Argyle Forest.
That one. And the Inexplicable Valley of Light should be next. That must be Frog Rock right there, but let's just check. Come on.
It's the Inexplicable Valley of Lights.
There we are. And they are, they look a bit pixelated. Like someone took like a tiny little bit of art and then, you know, resized it inappropriately, but anyway, I think we can excuse that. All right, check it out.
It's a rock, and it's between the two things Chavoul said it was between. It must be Frog Rock.
It's Frog Rock. It's a rock. Why is it called Frog Rock?
I think I can see Frog Rock.
I never thought I'd say this, because things aren't strange enough, but how much fur have we got? 1, 2, 3. We've got 3, and we got the Mole Man powder, which means we are actually good to go. We've got as much pubic fur as we'll ever need. So now let's just walk very, very slowly and calmly to our car. Oh, God, we finally made it. And head over to Frog Rock. That's...
Frog Rock.
Well, we made it, and this is it's just a rock.
This doesn't look like a frog at all.
My innocence has been shattered by this blatant tourist trap. I want my money back.
We didn't pay anything.
Well, somebody better give me some money.
All right, Jesus, you can. Where are you gonna keep it? Up your? Does he even have a? Let's not go there. Let's start smearing fur on this rock instead. Good God, where is this game going? Ew.
That's gross, Sam.
Why is it squishy? Why does he have to
It's
jump?
a hunk of bleach.
Yes, shut the fuck up.
It's the fur and mane.
Shut the fuck up. Why does he have to put his finger in it? And why is it squishy? And why do you have to jump on the rock every time I do this? And I have such
That's gross, Sam.
Yes, you said that 2 seconds ago. I wonder if the next and final shot will be as gross as the first 2 were. God damn it.
That's gross, Sam.
I think the game expects you to find the rock and then the 3 Sasquatch pieces of fur. In that order, just, you know, because you can leave the fur here, fuck off, and go get the other pieces of fur. But at this point in the game, you've got the fur. You have no idea what to use it for, but... fine, let's shove some powder on it.
It's a charming decanter filled with vile and mysterious liquids.
Oh, now it's
Could be my
liquids.
long-lost twin brother, Sam.
Liquids or powder? Screw it. Let's just dump some Mole Man meth on this thing and go home. That was unceremonious in so many ways.
Well?
Wait for it.
Ooh.
Sure gets dark quickly around here.
I don't think this is a natural occurrence, Max. In fact, I think we're witnessing a celestial convergence of some sort.
Do you think it'll make that rock look more like a frog?
That is indeed where my priorities would be as well. To no one's great surprise. They're aliens. Yay, Bigfoot fur! He's packing lunch or something. And off he fucks.
This means something, Sam.
Go to Bumpersville. How did the alien mole man know that? And also, was he out of crack? Is that why? Or meth, sorry. Don't want to get the two confused. I guess we're off to Bumpersville, though. Let's just do what the drug addict alien told us to do and head to Bumpersville in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and do whatever you kids do. Do leave me a comment. I quite enjoy the comments. Again, sorry this episode was late. And again, sorry I haven't done my virtual reality video yet, although if you are a patron subscriber, you have seen my first foray into VR. Limited success. I got it working. I just haven't had time to actually get in and do a proper video on it yet, so that's coming as well. I'm gonna put this down nice and gently because it's not fucking mine, and wish you all a happy birthday, Kwanzaa, or whatever the hell else you guys are celebrating out there. Good night. Thank you so much. See you around the Chrono stream. Bye.